It is Tuesday, February 22nd, 2011, and this is the SC Center. What's up, guys? JP McDonough here for the SC Center, and I'm joined, as always, by one Patrick Chobo Peon O'Neill. What's going on, Patrick?
Not much. Glad to be here.
So I want to start out and dedicate this episode to my fine friend Idra. Let me put this on and read. GSL says goodbye to Idra. Even though we may not see him in the GSL, we will remember the games he has left behind. Continuing his high reputation in GSL, we hope he exceeds his success at the GSL. GSL will root for Greg Fields. Very touching and heartfelt message that they had for him last night.
I can't believe he died.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It was terrible, and I can't believe that Idra had long hair. That was also terrible. But enough about that. Patrick, I just said your name plural. What happened last night at the GSL Codes? If you're tuning in live right now, you're about to be spoiled, so you better cut it off.
Yeah, well, Codes last night was the big name, so I bet most people here did watch or have heard because it was the group of death, and I'm going to go through the games. First game was MVP over Hyperdub. No surprise there. MC took out July in a game that really people should check out because MC... There have been a lot of doubts about his play recently. MC just outclassed July with really great force field play, really great Templar, Colossus play. It was awesome. And then July beat MVP.
How did that game go? I don't understand how he could be the one Zerg just take out MVP.
July went with the mid-game bailing bust, and MVP's wall wasn't secure. MVP was able to rebuff it, though. But then MVP thought he sensed weakness, went in with the aggression, and he was just too over-aggressive. July killed it, and that was it. July had the game from there with Mutalis harassing MVP's barracks, and it was ugly. He came in with speedlings, banelings, and just basically crushed MVP's two based as he was trying to get three. So it was pretty bad, but pretty much everyone thought MVP was going to take it in the next game. Anyway, MC beat Hyperdub in the weirdest game of GSL thus far. Hyperdub went all in about 7 minutes into the game, except he didn't go all in. He brought half his SCVs, all of his Marines, and then just stood there for 15 minutes. No joke. That's not an exaggeration. 15 minutes. The question is, do teammates throw games to each other? Because that's the only explanation I have. It was the weirdest fucking game. Either way,
he messaged him, wait, I'm not ready to defend this. Give me 15 minutes.
Either way, Hyperdub doesn't belong in Codes if this is the kind of shit. I mean, was he sweating? Was he having a fever dream? I don't know. Anyway, the next game, July then beat MVP in... Well, maybe this is the strangest game because July goes for the Baneling bust in close air positions on Metalopolis, and MVP lifts at the exact second the Banelings come in. But then the Banelings stop, and the barracks go down anyway. But the Banelings go in, destroy shit. And about 2 seconds of weird micro, July wins it, and MVP has his hand in his head in his hands. And it's... Yeah, he was. And the weird thing is they put the trophy right in the booth with him, so he's crying almost on his GSL trophy. It was a really sad picture. It was actually really kind of awesome. Weird. So MC and July move on. MVP and Hyperdub are going to the up and down matches. Never thought I'd say that, or at least not for this season.
Yeah.
Group B, Clyde over a dead Idra. Clyde over Xenio. Beyond over an absent Idra. And then Clyde over Beyond. Actually, Group B had some very good games. Some very, very good games. Clyde over Xenio in particular. So Clyde and Beyond move on, and that's what's going on. What's going on with the TSL?
Well, real quick before we jump to the TSL, get better, Artosis. I heard you were very sick last night. You had the flu. You thought you were better. You went on to cast, and then afterwards you just started throwing up. So
yeah,
get better before you come back and cast, Artosis.
He did well, all things considered.
Yeah, I know he had tweeted that he apologized for poor commentating, but I don't think anyone noticed the difference whatsoever. But moving right along, the TSL Terran Invites happened on Saturday. We forgot to mention this yesterday, so we do apologize. But we have Liquid Jinro, Loner Prime, MVP, Nada, and Slayer's Boxer. What are your thoughts on these picks, Patrick?
TSL's awesome. I mean, I think like everybody else, I'm super excited about this. Nada and Boxer. I mean, I'm sure inviting Boxer was a dream come true for the staff, and hopefully Loner stops playing like a I don't know. Loner was terrible in his Code A games, but yeah, and MVP gets his chance for redemption in a pretty huge tournament. So thank you to Hoju, who writes the Infested Archon, for that tip. He sent it into our tip line. Also, Moletrap is going to Korea for some Code A casting for about 3 weeks. Yeah, Moletrap, for those of you who don't know, did a lot of Brood War casting, and he still does some StarCraft 2 casting, but he was one of... He's a relatively old school YouTube caster, so I wish him good luck. I hope he goes out there. Hope he knocks it out of the ballpark. Also, in other news, there's a Frag for Cancer StarCraft 2 Open Charity Tournament happening March 5th and 6th. Frag for Cancer has run over a ton of games, and they've raised about $22,000 for various cancer tournaments. I've got the thread below the video. You should check that out. You can also go to fragforcancer.com. Thanks for BBC. I don't know the username of the person who sent that to us.
That's how
BBC.
That's good.
Thanks, JP. I appreciate that.
It's got a nice ring to it. Got a nice ring.
Yeah, now that I know how to pronounce it, I actually kind of love it. All right, what's going on in State of the Game, dude?
So I was going to save this for the end of State of the Game, which will, of course, will be happening here in about, pretty much when this wraps up. We'll try to get everyone on the call. But if you guys live anywhere near Boston, Massachusetts, and are attending PAX East, we are going to have a live panel there. I'll get some more information for you guys later in the week to kind of telling you where exactly it's going to be and when. But I believe it will be Saturday night. So if you want to come out and check out State of the Game live, we'll have In Control, Day 9, myself, DJ Wheat will be there, and maybe some other surprise guests. Tyler will make an appearance, but it's not going to be how you think. So that's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to do a live episode of State of the Game in front of a live audience there at PAX. So come tune in and watch in the auditorium. Once I get the information for you, I will bring it to you guys immediately. Also, we are going to be making a move to Justin TV, but we're not going to be doing it until Tyler gets a webcam, because once we make the move, we will be a full webcam show. We will also have the audio portion for you guys, just like we always do. Audio only. It will exist. But the show will become a video show for the most part, and from now on you can find all of the State of the Game episodes over at itmejp.blip.tv. So go check it out, guys. Patrick, you got anything else?
Thanks for watching, guys. All
right, well, this is the SC Center. Of course, you can follow myself at twitter.com/itmejp. You can follow Patrick at twitter.com/chobopeon. Send in tips to tips@itmejp.com if you have anything you want us to talk about. And that's going to do it here for this short and sweet edition of the SC Center on Tuesday. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the Wednesday edition of SC Center.